Hi all, it's David Semach from Agile Quality Blog, and today I'm going to review on how to locate elements using XPath in Selenium WebDriver. But first, let's talk about XPath and what it actually means. So XPath is an XML path language. It's a query language for selecting nodes from an XML document. It is used by all major browsers which support XPath as HTML pages, which represented as XHTML documents in DOM. The XPath language is based on three representations of the XML document and provides the ability to navigate around the tree, selecting nodes using a variety of criteria, which I will cover in future videos. Selenium WebDriver support XPath for locating elements and its expression or queries. Locating elements with XPath works very well with a lot of flexibility, but there is some major downsides that you need to know. This is the least preferable locator strategy due to its low performance. And to be honest, I, I, I cannot tell you to use it in real automated frameworks when you will be actually creating your tests because it's have many downsides as I just talked about. One more thing about it that's when if you use the absolute path of the XML, each and every change in the tree will cause the locator to fail and you will fail to locate the element. Um, One of the important differences between XPath and CSS that I just reviewed in my previous video is that with XPath we can search elements backward or forward in the DOM hierarchy, while CSS works only in a forward direction. What it actually means? It means that with XPath we can locate parent element using a child element. In this recipe we will explore some basic XPath queries to locate elements and then examine some advanced XPath queries which I will cover in future videos. So let's dive in and see what it actually means. So let's start with the basic XML, with the basic XPath demonstration. This is the code that I'm using in my previous lectures. There is no need to recreate it per video. So let's review it very fast. So initiate the driver, navigate to the blog, maximize the window. We will use the XPath relative path to access my blog and the full XPath, the absolute XPath for selecting one of the blog criteria. Then we will use the element selection query method and deliver each time the relevant element that we are need to search. In the method itself, we're simply going to check if the element exists. If it does, we will print the element's name and click on it. If it doesn't present, we will quit the driver. So how we can get the XPath. So let's open the browser and take it from there. So the first thing that we need to do if we want to navigate to the blog, so we're going to inspect. Okay, here it is. Let's now copy XPath. Okay, and transfer it to our code. Okay, here it is. Now, if you see the compiler is yelling at us because this will not work as it's a string and we have backslash twice. So in order to fix it, all we need to do here is simply add backslash here as a special tab and here of course. So let's return to the blog, Now, after we click on the blog, I want to access, let's select something, I don't know, maybe the Scrum events. Let's use the Scrum event. So here it is. And now let's copy. You know what? I want to do something else, to be honest. I want to use Chrome. No, you know what? Let's keep it here. So we will use the XPath of the this specific tab and copy it. So yet again, we can do something like this. Okay, and now let's run it and see what we get. Okay, it takes sometimes. My computer is very slow. We'll fix it in future videos, but it's doing the work. Oh, this is because I moved the cursor to other screen. Let's rerun it. Sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, so the browser is now opened. The next line of code is to maximize the window. It will happen in a second. And after the window will be maximized, we will use the XPath query to navigate to the blog page. Oh, it's failed again. No such elements. Why this happened now? Let's see. Let's fix it. So, element driver blog. Okay, let's copy this one. Okay, let's close the execution and copy. Okay, let's run it again now. Did you succeed to find the problem? So the problem was the spaces. As you can see, prior adding the new XPath, there was some white spaces between the comp and the KHBY syntax. So now it will work like a charm. Um, let's check it. It's small things that I usually don't create prior to the videos because it's very interesting for me to show you real problem that may occur when you will run it. So all the small things such white spaces and things like that, I prefer to actually doing it when I create the video in live and fix the problems as we go. So this is great for us. As you can see, it's failed again because the white spaces. So let's fix it again. Uh, okay, here is another great example. White spaces is a bitch. So fix it. Okay, let's run it again. And now I promise you it will work like a charm. So it's small things that you need to pay attention to, and now it will work. Okay, so the blog is now opened. The window will be maximized in a second. Okay, the next thing is that we are going to get a blog page. Here it is. We will wait 7 seconds until the page will be loaded because, as you know, it's very, very slow. It's driving me crazy, to be honest. And now we will select the relevant bubble. Uh, let's give it a second. Why it doesn't work now? Let me check. Let's open the code again. Okay, element comp. Oh, so it's easy to understand why it doesn't work. I actually had the exact same code here, so let's do it again. Let's take, I don't know. Let's ask the Scrum ceremonies. Okay, let's use this XPath. Now it will work. So it's good example to us to pay notice. So, oh, okay, here's the XPath. We can now close it and add it here to our code. Okay, now it's a great example on on the different aspect of XPath. As you can see, this is just a relative uh, string of XPath. It's short, but this is the absolute path. So it starts from the first hierarchy of the DOM until we reach to this element at the end, as you can see it here. So it's a good example on why each change in the hierarchy will make failures to the compiler and we will fail to find it. So the things that I love to do here is to we can use just the relative again here in this example, and let's delete all of this crap and let's add another backslash here. Okay, this will work because it's a relative path of the XML and we are not going to use the full and absolute path, and as you will see in a second it will work now without any issues. Let's close the first execution. Okay, let's run it and this will be the end of this video. I promise you it will work now. Uh, so we just showed two examples of the absolute path and relative path and how to manipulate them. In future videos, it will become much more complicated as I will use different methods such as contains and find by text and other great uh, search query that we can do using XPath. But let's just prove this code execution and finish this video. Okay, so in the third time that we actually run it, so the windows will be open, maximize, maximize, we will going to be addressed to the blog page and then we will select the Scrum ceremonies if I remember right. Let's check it. Okay, so the window is now maximized, the blog page is now opened, and here is the navigation to the after 7 seconds we will select the navigation to the relevant tab from the right. Here it is. The sprint review meeting is part of the uh, bubble that we selected. Scrum events. Let's check the code results. As you can see, the first element is blog. This is the text that we copied, and the second element that we used is the Scrum ceremonies with one post, exactly as it's writing here. Scrum ceremonies, here it is. So this is the end of this video. Uh, I hope to see you in the next video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my blog and my video channel. We'll add great stuff in the future, including the C# course and many more about software testing and quality assurance. Just wait for it. Goodbye and see you in the next video.